so good luck.
I love that one every time.
That shit gets me so hype every time.
Good evening, everyone. What's going on? Welcome to episode 3. Check the net. I am Steven. This is Colin. You can find us anywhere. Old City Sports Network related. How you doing, dude?
I'm doing good, man. It's getting close.
2 weeks.
For everything. We got the season coming up. We got my son that's gonna be here soon. Like, man, I'm just excited, man. Also, whatever you see this season coming up, you know the warm weather's coming too. Like, that's what excites me. Is I hate this cold shit.
And old Puxatani didn't see a shadow, right?
Did you see that though?
That's what it means, right?
Yeah, 6 weeks.
What?
If he doesn't see a shadow. Yeah, the actual like tailgate and shit that they did for it.
Yeah.
Dude, what?
I want to rage like that too.
At 3 in the morning, they were lining up, and it's like they get on a yellow school bus just to go to that. I was like, "What is this? This is insane." I saw it on
Sign me up
TikTok.
with that.
I saw it on TikTok, and I was like, "What is this? Like, this is a thing?" I didn't realize there was that many people, and they said there was like 5,000-6,000 people. I think.
Damn, I didn't know it was that much.
Yeah, there was a lot. I think there was maybe more. I think they said that he's like, "I think there was." I'm not sure, and I was just like, "Holy hell!" But
where would you rank? I ranked that and the Nathan's hot dog eating contest for like bringing America together for like just like for like a few hours. Those sort of things bring America together.
Well, I mean,
you gotta love it. Hot dogs and a fucking ground.
So we're talking about like things that shouldn't like you shouldn't be like tailgating and everything. Essentially, we're looking for a hedgehog and Nathan's hot dog. Okay, now I got to think about that one. Now I can't think of anything off the top of my head. Oh, Wing Bowl.
Oh man, so
Wing
Bowl
so close. Was one.
Oh yeah.
See, that's one of them.
So you're close. Ashley's close.
Ashley's close. The due date is the 18th. She's the strongest woman I know because, man, let me tell you, this little bugger, man, he's got to get here. He's got to get here.
He's a recce. He's a recce.
No, I think he's got more of the camp house and blood in him for being a pain in the ass than the recce, but that's just my opinion.
All right. Well, good things to be looking forward to. All good things. Make sure you guys go to @checkthenet_pod. Follow us there. You can follow me @sfuentes365. You can follow Colin @reckless019. Follow Old City Sports @old_sports. And if you go to the website at www.oldcitysports.com, use promo code LFG10 for 10% off site-wide. All things. Good stuff going on with the network too. There's some new shows. Living Room Show just started. I know
that was a fun time.
I have it's like a tongue twister. Paranorama. I can't say that 5 times fast, but I know that they got that coming out soon. Jesse's got that. So make sure you guys go check out the website and check all the good things that are coming this year. You ready to jump into it for a segment?
Yeah, sure, man. Give me a second.
Let's do it. Union Talk is brought to you by SeatGeek. Download the app, choose your game, and use promo code Old City Sports Network for $20 off your first purchase to February 24th. First Union game. Maybe not your first, but maybe your first time using SeatGeek. So make sure you go use that and keep it rolling. So lots of stuff these last 2 weeks. Some games. We'll talk about those first.
We got some the kit leak, which was awesome.
You want to jump right into it? I'm with you. Screw it. Let's do it.
What are we doing? Well, no. Kit League we can save for. I think we should save for Fangs Top 5 because that goes into a little bit of a hand in hand with that one.
All
I'm
right,
just saying, like it was
teasing it,
exciting to.
teasing it,
Yeah,
teasing it.
yeah.
I like what you're doing there. There you go.
Hey, might as well, man.
So
Like,
let's go preseason, even
okay.
though not televised in any sort of way other than the little clips that we got to see
The
and
first
the
game was
live blog.
live blogged. Like, what are
Oh,
we
yeah.
doing? What are we doing?
I don't know. Saving the suspense for February 24th, I'm assuming.
Dude, like, it's crazy to me because then then like you're, I'm reading it and I'm like, man, this is definitely something I want to be doing on like my Tuesday night or Wednesday night, whenever it was, and like
It's weird
I
times.
just that was really boring. It was really, really boring. And then just waiting to see like any sort of tweet, any sort of like, because they're like, oh, this is going to be the lineup on the second half. And I go, cool. I guess the first half is over. Like, like they never update, like they didn't update quick enough or anything. And then
Really brought me back to, like, 2002, where you had to, like, wait for updates at the bottom ticker of SportsCenter for things.
oh yeah, or like what's it called? TV guide channel where you had to watch just to see
Wait
like
for it.
for the channel to see what's going to be on in like a half an hour, 30 minutes or whatever.
The worst.
Dude,
Ugh.
it was absolutely the worst. And then I'm sitting like what okay. Anyway, I just got a text message from my brother.
But
He's moved my brother's moving to Fort Meade. Sorry. Anyways,
oh,
that's what I was
well,
looking at.
in
Yeah.
Maryland. Shout out.
Yeah.
Um, well,
Shout out.
the
Where's
one good goal we did have, the one good clip from it was Carranza's pretty impressive heel kick
Heel
nutmeg
kick,
goal.
not make.
That
And actually
that
the funny
was
part was too was it was they gave it to Sullivan at first, which got me a little hyped because I was like, "Yeah, there's our boy." Because I think we both said Sullivan would score a goal in that game,
yeah,
if I
we did.
recall.
I wrote it down. Yeah, we did.
So I was like, "Oh shit, look at us! We kind of know what we're talking about here." But
Fooled us. They got us good.
yeah, fooled you. What'd you expect? But then I was like, "Oh great, they're gonna give Carranza another goal. Let's see what happens." And then I saw it. I was like, "Okay, I'm gonna shut up now." Yeah,
It was a
everybody
pretty
knows
sick goal. It was
it
a pretty sick
was.
goal.
It was.
That one, though, that one versus Austin ended in a 1-1 tie.
It
And
did.
then they went up against,
What did we say results were?
I think you said I said I think it was gonna be 2-1, and you said I
1-1.
think you might have said 0-0. So I think you might have had Sullivan scoring in the next
The
goal in
second
the
goal,
next game.
second game.
Yeah, in the second game.
Okay,
But in the
well,
second game versus NYCFC, took the win 3-1. Goals from Harrell in the 48th minute, Carranza in the 63rd, and the young 18-year-old defender Westfield in the 72nd minute. So
I
that's
love that goal. I
definitely
saw
a
that one.
highlight for him.
Yes.
Definitely a highlight for that kid for
Big time, bro.
being able to play with the big guys. Even though,
Speaking of
yeah, it wasn't televised or whatever, but
side note,
good moment for him.
speaking of playing with the big boys, Kevin Sullivan, 14 years old, our Union prodigy, going down to
Yep.
Florida with them today, play with Big Bro. And the kids being looked at by Manchester City, Barcelona, everything. Man, let me tell you, that's got me like, oh, cool. I wish we could hold on to this kid, but that's not going to happen. If he's being looked at by Manchester City already at 14,
I think if we can keep Sullivan for as long as we can, the
uh,
longer we keep him, the longer we'll be able to keep little bro maybe.
you
Who
would
knows?
hope, but yeah, I really don't know.
Get something out of him at least.
Mm-hmm.
Use the money for nothing.
Use the money for nothing, essentially. Yeah, that's the
But
bothersome too, is because we could make a shit ton off of Cavan, and
yeah.
we'll find some fourth league defender from Spain that's going to be like 17, and we're going to call him over here for like that's what we're going to spend the money on.
Yeah. But that leads us into well, that's it for
The
really
game.
preseason. Unfortunately, yeah, not being able to see the games, it's kinda hard to, have much other than the clips to go with, uh, but luckily, there's tons of other things that happen. Speaking of signings from Spain league.
Kind of why I was
Marcus
saying it.
Anderson, 20-year-old forward from Brooklyn.
Dude, like that, yeah.
What? Another low risk, high
Low risk,
reward.
high reward. Yeah. The sad part that I'm feeling about that is, I wanted, as much as we were sitting here saying I wish the Union could make a signing. I'm not going to complain because look, we did. Cool. I wanted them to
Yeah.
make a signing that's going to put them over the hump. And here we're looking at, I sent I sent you the text message when that happened. It was the Pinocchio. It's like the commercial was like, "You have potential," and I'm like, "That's just the Union way for you."
Uh, but
But
I mean, he was being looked at from, I think, was it Real Madrid?
probably, I
I
can't.
think was looking at him. Um, so yeah, like you said, can't be mad. We wanted to sign low risk, high reward. He's gonna get minutes. He's definitely
Yeah,
gonna be in the rotation somewhere with all the tournaments that we got going on.
you
I
would hope.
definitely think he'll yeah.
Hope we see him more than Chris
Um,
Donovan.
who knows?
I
Maybe.
hope. I hope. Can't stand it, but
Yeah, because he's a what? Yeah, he's a forward. So
Yeah.
and
Well, I'm
then
looking at the
the
depth chart right now. You got so just really interrupt. I'm looking at the depth chart. Your two starting strikers are Ua and Carranza, obviously, and then they have listed their backups as Baribo and Donovan. But I'm looking at Donovan and how much each of them cost. Donovan's getting 68,000. It looks like, and Chris, and then you got Quinn Sullivan. It's 123. Like what? What? So that looks like the depth chart for them, and it's like, okay, so then you can actually see, there's gonna as many tournaments and as many games as we're gonna be playing. You would think that they're just gonna have a healthy 6-man forward rotation, hopefully.
I'd like to see him. I'd like to see Baribo, you definitely tired. He's getting out there. He's
He
getting minutes this
should.
year.
I think it was more
I
of
think he
a
gets minutes first game.
he should, and it's gonna be Ua off at the 61st minute. Bariba's gonna come on. Let's call it. Let's call.
Maybe
Let's.
not.
What do you mean?
Maybe
Maybe
not.
not.
Maybe Uwab plays a little bit more this season with Bedoya being he's definitely coming off the bench.
That's something we want to talk about. Like, what do we actually think about that? Like, I don't fully know. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
I
there's no
still think
way he's
I got a feeling that he's going to be starting. I just do. I think he's going to be starting. He's going to be taking that right center mid spot like he has been. You know, it's
by
just
when? First
by
game?
by first game, yes, easily.
Oh wow. I think the crowd goes crazy for him though.
I mean, I agree with that because I think he's a fan favorite. I mean, he hustles. He's up there in age. Obviously, everyone there's a lot of people that refer to him from the national team. I mean, I like the guy personally. Him and Kai. I'll never forget. When we went on the field, him and Kai were the first two to be like, "No, no, no, come on! Like, you come sit,
Yeah.
like, take the picture with us." And Kai shook my hand, and I was very, ever since then, he said, "Thank you for your service. I appreciate you." And the same thing with Bedoya. So I appreciate both of them. So those two I hold really high in my eyes. But then I called Bedoya Captain America because so here we are with and he's like, "Hell yeah, let's fucking go, boy!" And I was like, "All right, cool. You got me hyped for that." He definitely brings a lot of
So what do
energy,
you
brings a lot
think
of passion.
what do you think about him having an off the field sort of role that I saw was out there, him being a player development and the front office specialist.
I
So that
think it
pretty much
was,
says like this is it for him.
yeah,
This
I
is
think
this
so.
is
This is
last
this is
ride sort of
yeah.
mentality.
I think um I think it's little his little farewell tour. I do like it for him. I mean, he has meant a lot to this city soccer wise since he's come here, pitching for Philly to get World Cup games. So we're gonna talk about that later in the show too. I mean, he was a big part of
Yeah.
that. He's a big part of establishing the culture that we have here now and the winning punch you in the mouth mentality. Obviously the defensive mentality, but still. Um I'm appreciative. I think I love knowing the fact that he's gonna be in the organization a lot. I really do. That's just my opinion.
And I think he knows what these players have wanted for the last few seasons.
Yes.
signing wise. So I think him being able to be in a front office role, being a voice for the players that, hey, like, no, like, you go out and make a signing, that's what these fans want. That's what some of these, other players want.
Signings,
Uh,
winnings, like we want to win a championship. Like, he brings that up. Like not that he brings it up. He just he you can tell the drive that he has. And as a
yeah,
player
he's
that's
been
going to be
through it.
moved into the front office, like that's what you want to see. Fiasco NYB checks in from Facebook. Great guy to mentor the young guys and will likely start 50% of the games this season. Now, I agree with that, but I also think that he could either be the starter for the first 45 and then get subbed off, or
Yep.
flip the roles. I think depending on who the matchup is and what the game is, that's what I would think. I don't see him going the full 90 every game like we're used to seeing. I think especially with Bueno emerging as much as he did last season, I think you got to keep Bueno in the starting lineup. Same with McGlynn, um, and Jose Martinez. Obviously, is going to be your number 6 guy. Like that's it. And I also like the fact too. Now that we're talking about preseason, talking about that, I was really happy to see Jose Martinez grab that captain's band. There's a picture of him floating around. I was really excited to see that. I was like, and I know Kaylin's probably watching too. Kaylin's like, hell yeah, I'm with Colin on that one finally. So she's not gonna slap me for that, even though she has a crush on Jose Martinez too. Um, but yeah, no, like it's like I was really, really excited to see that. I really, really was. Tito checking in. Sorry, I was on the wrong account. I'd love to see him come off the bench, but this will be his farewell tour. Yeah, I think we
Yeah.
are all in agreement about that. Tito, thank you for your comment. Friend of the
I
show.
don't mind him. I don't mind him starting. I just
At
how
the
many
at half.
minutes? That's what I wanna watch and see how many minutes he's actually getting. Are they productive minutes, or does he look like an old man who is clearly on his farewell tour? Because that's what then it's like, okay, I rather would you rather see him play in tournaments then? Would you rather see him play just in
The
MLS
international
games?
tournaments.
Yeah,
I think he's gonna.
Champions League, League
I think you're
Cup,
gonna see him. If I think you're gonna
Champions
see
Cup.
him more. So yeah, I'm not used to that. I think you're gonna see
Yeah,
him
messed
more
me
in
up.
the MLS season games. I really do.
Yeah,
Tito checking in again. 50 to 65 minutes max. Keep him fresh for a long season. Yes, I
great.
agree. I actually also honestly think probably 45. I think you sub him out at halftime. That's just. I think if
Yeah,
he's gonna be getting these minutes, I think it's gonna be halftime minutes only, or first half, second half, whatever one he doesn't play, he's gonna do the other one, obviously. So like if you don't see him in the starting 11, he's gonna take over the second half 11. Um, like I said, the emergence of uh Bueno last year really gives him that more that flexibility, like he should be starting. You know what I mean?
oh,
I
yeah,
think that's just yeah.
and trust. I think
Yes.
trust for Curtin too to be able to be like, it's time. Let's
Yes.
pull you back a couple extra minutes.
I
Let's
agree with
get
that
those.
completely.
Let's get those knees on ice a little bit sooner
Yeah.
than he has to. But
And then maybe
regardless,
we also see Quinn Sullivan taking over some starting minutes too in the midfield.
yeah,
Like there's just
there's options. There's options for
him
him
just to do
being
45
subbed out. Exactly.
or just being like
Regardless,
another.
though, we're happy to have him back.
Yes, I am very happy
Regardless,
to have him. I
you know.
also like the fact too that like he could be like your other coach. Like you're gonna have Curtin obviously, but then you can have Bedoya that's gonna be standing up next to him anyway, telling him be like, no,
Oh yeah.
he's saying do this. Like I think that you
Yep.
can see that happening a lot this year too.
And then another signing, 25-year-old keeper Oliver. I'm definitely going to butcher his last name. Smell Smeal. It's just like Kalen's during summer swim. I'm the announcer, and there's so many damn kids with so many different last names. Really messes me up. But either way, he's from USL's Louisville City FC. Was selected by Colorado Rapids in the 2023 Super Draft. Had a record of 16 wins, 8 draws, 11 losses, 12 clean sheets last season. So
Tito
probably
checking
feel a
in,
whole
loves
lot
that
better.
signing
Love
too.
that. Yeah. Yeah.
I do too.
So
It's better than Bendick.
I feel a whole lot better with him than just with those stats alone than with Bendick from last season. You already
Listen,
know how I feel. How
I
he
tried hyping it up so much last year. Like I will never forget. We were at the game when Blake got hurt and Blake went off, and we saw Joe Bendick come in. I can't tell you the level of drunk I was and I was trying to hype it up because obviously I don't want to see like Blake down. I never want to see the best goalkeeper in MLS down. And then I was just hammered, just screaming "Big Dick Bendick." I was really trying to hype him up, really hoping that something would happen, and he just was sketchy. Ashley Warecki, my wife, checking. His name is Oliver, so I immediately trust him. For everybody that doesn't know, my son and my wife's baby's name will be Oliver Craig, so that's why she is saying she immediately trusts him. So I'm excited about that. Yeah, he's
So
young,
an instant house favorite
instant
at
house
the
favorite.
Reckies.
Probably going to be his.
Yeah.
Probably gonna be Oliver's first jersey will be a goalkeeper jersey with with his name on the back, so Steven can practice saying his last name all the time.
So bad. My bad, man. My bad. But welcome to Philly. Sure.
Yeah,
So
welcome to
bad.
our team and our
And
club.
so other than that, signings wise, how do you feel with the team that we have
Excuse
after
me.
what the signings that we just got, whether they're Kai, Bedoya, those are big names, even though they're not
Yes,
new faces. But how comfortable do you feel with the team going into the rest of the preseason and going into the first game?
I'm still the same. I still I still feel like this is the golden age of union soccer. We've been terrible for so long, which we have been. And we're cheap, which anybody that's been a part of this fan, this club, and anything has noticed that we're cheap. We're looking for the money ball, like the money ball guy, like Tito. Like Tito's mentioned that to me so many times about being, we're looking for the diamonds in the rough. Which again, it's nice. Kai Wagner was one of them. Let's bring that up there real quick. He was one of them. He was one of those signings from the elite from the fourth tier. But I was looking for that guy to put us over the edge, i.e., like a Miles Robinson. Um, I just really, really was hoping that we could have something like I don't know. I'm still at
Splash,
the yeah. I
like
was waiting
a
for the splash.
splash.
I was waiting for the splash, and I'm still sitting here going, we are probably fourth again. I think. I still stand by my statement in the very first episode where I think we're going to be fourth or fifth
So the
until
signings and everything didn't change your mind from
we
how
didn't.
you felt
No, we
before
didn't try.
signings and everything.
We
Okay.
didn't trot out. I don't think again. If we would have made a big splash, and like I said, Cincinnati making moves, everybody was making these big name moves. All we really
A
did
lot
was
of
bring
people, a
back,
lot of teams.
yeah. All we did was bring back Kai was our big moment. Which it's just it's frustrating because you want like this team went from being the supporter shield in 2020, and then with losing to NYC in 2021, the 2022, losing against LAFC, and it just feels like now we're just on the decline, and it's just frustrating. Like we can't ever get over that. Tito chiming in, but where are we weak in the starting 11? We strengthen our bench in weaker spots.
I have to agree. I feel more
Coaching.
comfortable with what well, but that might be but realistically, like on paper, fresh start, brand new season. Realistically, on paper, where are we week? We're going into where I don't know where we went into last season, preseason ranked, but I feel comfortable with with this team. I what I saw with the signings, I think with depth, they got a taste of what playing in all these tournaments are gonna feel like. So now they know. They went out and they got some guys who, yeah, like you said, you wanted the big splash and everything, but if you wanted a guy, a big splash, who was he gonna be coming in to start for?
Carranza.
We weren't gonna kick any of our but we're locked in
Yeah,
with
I know.
Carranza now, whether you
I
like it
know.
or not, at least until the summer, at least until July.
That's true.
So
I mean, I don't.
those
I don't think we're gonna have
uh-oh.
that. Jose Nunez checking in from YouTube. Thanks for watching from YouTube. Olympic watch. Venezuela leading Argentina. Brazil lost to Paraguay.
Well, that's huge.
That is very huge. And Jose again of Venezuela go on to qualify. Bueno could appear, and then that's gonna hurt.
Yeah, so yeah,
Jose would
and we
would
were talking about that too.
Yeah, would Martinez go with him too, Jose? I gotta know about that one because I know he's been on their national team as well a couple times. Because so then if that's the case, we're gonna lose Bueno and Martinez.
For
That's
a
hard.
lot of
That's rough.
games. So,
That's rough.
again, that's why I think with the signings that with the ones that we did get, I
Yes.
think playable. I don't think they're gonna be expected, to do as much, but I think we have Ty that we didn't have last season.
Okay.
We have, Marcus Anderson, who we didn't have last season. We have Sullivan, who's got a year of exactly everything that we're gonna be going through this season. He's got a year of experience under his belt. A name you don't wanna hear it either, Donovan.
I don't want to hear
There we
Donovan
go.
Tito checking
Nga
in. Nagbo.
Ngagbo. Yep.
Yeah.
Another guy who had experience.
Jose
Copa
checking in
America,
again from
so
YouTube. No, he is more of Copa America Olympics. It is Olympics is mostly U-23, but they got 3 over the age to take too long. Venezuela has used Bueno that way, not Martinez. Honestly, I would love to see both of them. Like I love seeing our guys
I
be in
would
the
too.
national team. I really do. But
Yeah, because that would be what then? 4 players off the top of my head between the US, Venezuela, Blake, possibly, if
Damian
he's
Lowe.
yeah. And,
Damian Lowe.
it was unfortunate, but last year with Blake getting hurt with those unfortunate injuries, you know, we have a lot in this goalie, I feel a whole lot more I trust him more, so I feel more comfortable in that aspect of,
Jose checking in from
you
YouTube
wanna go ahead and
again.
read that? Yep.
They will be with Venezuela, just different tournaments. Good. Good. They deserve it.
So,
They're 2 of the better players
definitely good
that we've had.
information.
Jose, love following you on Twitter,
Definitely
dude. You
good
have the best.
information.
You have some
Yes.
great information, man.
Yes.
You really do. I actually have your Twitter pulled up just to have some stuff right now, just in case. Like dude, you drop some bombs and they're great. They're awesome, dude.
What are they, Woj bombs and Schefter bombs? We're gonna have
Yeah,
to
we got
call them
Jose
Jose
bombs.
bombs. We got Jose bombs.
Patent that shit
But
real
no, yeah,
quick. But give me a
definitely.
little TM on that real quick. We need some Jose bombs.
Yeah. But no, I feel more comfortable with this team going in. I thought we were a top 3 team last season. I think we should have been a top 3 team at the end of the season, so I feel comfortable. Uh-oh, here we go.
Got one coming in next week or
Big
so
teaser.
from
Yep,
Jose. That's got to be a Torres. That's got to be a Torres one. I'm sorry.
maybe. Who
That
knows?
that has to be Torres.
So,
But Jose, that's not fun. I don't like that. Jose, I'll see you soon.
but
Can't wait.
one thing that I don't feel comfortable with is the Leon Falk injury.
Yeah, that
Torn pec.
sucks.
It's gonna be out for 3 months. Again, another player when it came to depth,
Thomas,
um,
what's up,
that
Thomas? How you doing, brother? And then Jose
what's
dropping
going
another
on,
one.
man?
Not a player. Sorry. Dang it.
Ooh, okay. Bigger news then, bigger news.
That's very impactful,
Off the
man.
field news, so, alright.
Another one.
Make sure
Another
we
one.
chime in. Yeah, now we're gonna be definitely on alert for
Jose, you know I'm gonna be
that one.
stalking your Twitter then for just the for 24/7. I'm gonna be screen recording and watching it until then. I'll tell you that. Okay, you were saying
But the
flock.
Flock
I'm sorry.
injury with the depth, yeah, the depth, that hurts.
A lot.
But want him to get healthy. He's been through a tough journey. He was hurt on and off all last season,
Yeah.
just was getting healed up, and then it was such an awkward injury for it being a soccer injury,
Yeah.
torn pec.
I think he
So
was
it just
tackled in
sucks.
practice or tackled in training and he fell awkwardly is what it was. Is what I think I
Yeah.
read.
Think about that injury. Have you ever seen those injuries with, like, the linemen in football? With how bruised they get from, like, a
Oh
torn
yeah. No, I'm
oh, it's
good.
horrible looking.
I'm good.
But no, I feel bad for the guy. I can't wait for him to get back and it'll just add more depth uh, to that bench. And one thing I want to wrap this segment up with, unless you have something else, is Blake for being on the cover of Philly Daily Sports News on the,
Love it.
January 30th issue.
Love it.
So, love that he's getting the amount of attention that he's getting. He
As he should.
is,
He deserves it.
uh yeah,
He's a
he's
genuine
another
dude.
when you think of Bedoya, you think of, he's another one when it comes
Yes.
to
Yes.
the Philly guys. So,
Tito checking in. Got to showcase him and move him. Can't bank on guys who can't stay healthy. I agree, but he's got to get healthy first. So I think you showcase him the rest of the season, and then he's gone in the winter transfer window. So, but that's just again my opinion. Beyond the pitch. You ready, buddy?
Yeah, let's do it. Definitely can't wait to be here in that.
I love our goal song.
When
I really do.
When we score some goal, I can't wait. So Beyond the Pitch is brought to you by Righteous Felon. Go to www.righteousfelon.com. Use promo code OCSN for 15% off, the best jerky around. And if you can buy enough jerky, that'll get you over $50. That order will be shipped for free. It's good stuff. I've seen it in the stores all over. It is a lot of my buddies who they do like electrical jobs and like plumbing jobs. They're like, oh, dude, I'm always grabbing that whenever
Yeah,
I
if you don't
can.
have,
So
if you're a jerky
make sure you
fan,
guys
you
go
got
use
to.
that code. Oh yeah, for sure. Um,
Excuse me.
so we got some news
Okay, listening.
about who we're going to be our group for 2024 Leagues Cup group
Oh,
stage.
do we? Oh yeah, you have it. Hold on. Stand by.
We have one, right? Okay.
Bam!
Standing by. Boom.
Look at us.
All right. So East 4, Cruz Azul, us, and Charlotte FC. It'll be our first time, from what I couldn't find anything, but it'll be our first time going up against Cruz Azul. So
Yes.
they'll be coming here. We're hosting
Again.
all of the games. Yep, being the highest seeded team in our group. Everything's gonna be coming through the Sub for group stage. So I know that the Mexican teams though, they bring a good atmosphere. Their
Yeah.
fans, they bring a good they I know last season's games during both of the Champions League and Leagues Cup they were pretty fun.
Yeah.
They were pretty fun to be a part of. They're pretty good. I feel like I think they're ranked better than Charlotte. We'll actually had faced Charlotte twice already. By this time,
Oh, really? Oh,
once
yeah. We were.
May 25th and June 22nd. I think
And then
May 25th is
they travel well, surprisingly, from my
Ashton chimed
wife.
in. Yep.
Yeah, I
They
mean,
do.
I mean that's not. I'm sorry, not to sound like, but like American teams, we don't travel as well as Mexican teams
No.
or any other team.
Uh-uh.
Like let's be honest, we don't. And
Yeah. Not at all.
No.
Even when it comes to even just international, not even just the Mexican things, like any of the international.
Yeah, like
It doesn't compare. It really
Jose
doesn't.
chiming in. I'll be there May 25th. Jose, I hope we see you at a couple games. I can't wait to meet you.
Yeah,
I
for sure.
said following you and everything. I can't wait to meet you, buddy. My wife chiming in. Get ready for more plastic cups at the Sub. Oh yeah, that's that's CONCACAF. That's everything that's not MLS. That's everything that's not MLS essentially. So those are my favorite. Is those plastic cup ones because I'll never forget last year's game against the CONCACAF
NYCFC, right?
No.
Oh, okay, no.
That was a CONCACAF game, and I remember the corner creeps getting stuff thrown at them too. So I remember that. Emily Cheeseman chiming in. I'm still throwing my plastic cup. Can we make a beer snake instead? I like that idea better.
Yeah, DC United would not be, or what what are they? The DC Defenders.
That's fine. We're not in the XFL. Let's do it.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
Yeah.
I want to do it.
We got a fang snake. We'll make a fang snake.
Fang snake. Let's do it.
We'll call it the fang snake.
Yes.
Yeah, going across. We'll do it across instead of going up. We got to go across to actually look like
like an actual snake. So we need the Keystone State Ultras. We need your help to that. We'll start it at 140, come down to 139. We'll do it up and down, up. That'd be great. I think that'd be really fun to do.
Yeah, speaking of 139, do you want to remind everyone where we'll be
139
at?
row B and C seat. Man, but it's
I'm
dead to me.
7, right?
Thanks, Jose.
Oh my gosh. This goes back, I think, to
Your
our
football
NFL
fanhood.
teams.
Don't
Oh
worry,
yeah.
Jose.
Oh
If you can see
man.
mine in the
Yeah.
back, I'm a little distraught right now. So I,
Mm.
I'm a little. We're not gonna talk about it, but yes.
Yeah, better not.
I don't want to get into that.
But anyways, so how do you feel about Leagues Cup, by the teams we got going on?
I
Where do
think
you
we talked about this beforehand. I think that should be the let's bring up you two boys and just let's get them experience. I don't want to see them try that for that one. That's just my opinion. I especially if I want a trophy this season. I don't care about Leagues Cup. If I'm being frank, I don't care about Leagues Cup. I would rather us lose those 2 games at home in Leagues Cup so we have that month off so everyone can get rested and get healthy for the final stretch of the season. I'd rather be playing you two and our boys and get them experience in those games. That's just me. I'm a fan. Like Charlotte, we can beat Charlotte. They're not used. They're really bad on the road. They're especially not good with not playing on turf. So I, I, I just want a trophy. I just want a trophy this season, no matter what. So let's see where we're at. If we're near Leagues Cup at this point and we have no shot of MLS, go for Leagues Cup. Right now,
Well, go ahead, finish up, my bad.
I said right now, I just don't care. Right now, I want to see I want to see us win hoist the MLS Cup. I just want a trophy. That's just realistically it. I just want a trophy. Tito chiming in. Don't need to call a bunch. We start a bench guys. See, yes, that's exactly
Yeah.
where I'm at. Jose,
I
unfortunately,
think with the
they make
group, go
0.5.
ahead, read it.
Sorry, Jose. Unfortunately, players don't want that. They make 1.5 million per win to split during Leagues Cup. Damn it! So we're gonna see our start.
Mm.
Didn't know
You
that.
have incentive right there. Yeah, that incentive. It's like what they did in the NBA with this mid-season
In the
tournament where the winners
tournament, yeah,
got like, yeah,
a
yeah,
million.
you're giving the if you giving them an incentive like that, I mean some of the players that we have on the team, what they could win in that tournament alone is going to be more than what they make in a season. So, and with the group that we got that we drew,
We
I
should
mean,
win.
why not?
Should win the group.
Why not go? Why not go after it? What was it? It was Leagues Cup, right? Last year, where it was the penalties that gave me
After
about a
90
heart attack.
minutes, went right. After 90 minutes, went right to the
I
penalties.
sprinted down to the other end.
Yeah,
I haven't ran like that since my army days, dude.
fastest I've ever seen you run.
Megan and I,
Besides the
Megan and
volleyball
I were
tournament.
just talking about that. Megan and I, oh shit, I
Sean
was
Lacey checking in
exposed.
from Facebook. What's up, Sean? Haven't seen you here. I want to see more youth get experience.
So
We agree.
Sean is actually he used to work at Ursinus with me.
Nice.
He's a yep, he doesn't work there anymore. He does something with the county now. But yeah, shout out. Thank you for watching, Sean.
Yeah, appreciate
Um
you. I hope I can get in
he's
there one
he's
day.
gonna try to get out to some games with us too. Give him the good old recce experience, make him a season ticket holder.
Jose again. Let me put it like this: Holden Trent makes 67K. He wants wins. You're right.
See? So like I was saying, some of these guys on the team, what they make, what you could win in what,
I
a
I get
2
it.
months within 2 months of a tournament,
I get.
and
I am a little. I'm stretching it a little. I get it. I get it. I get it. Okay. Wrong.
hold on,
Wrong
I'll
opinion.
reel you in.
Real. Thanks.
We're gonna
Thanks.
reel
Thanks,
you in.
everybody.
We're gonna reel you in.
Thank you, everybody.
So that'll be fun though. Leagues Cup in the summer, it'll be fun, I think.
Yeah.
At least for group stage. Those tickets, because what? Are they both included?
I don't
I
think they're
think those are the
included.
ones that we don't know yet, right?
No, because I think it was last year. It was after the first 2 CONCACAF games. You chimed in either that you were for all the tournaments that we're gonna get or not, and then if you didn't, then you had to call your ticket rep. I think that's what happened.
So much easier just to opt in.
Yeah. Jose, one match
After
is Jose saying I one match. I think that is too. I think then you can I think then you can chime in after that. I think is what it is. Like if you like the environment,
yeah.
then you can say that you want to be in it as well. I think that's what it was. Ashley Recky, my wife, said, I think my
Okay.
first round included. Yeah. Her and I exactly. She's saying the same exact thing. I think that's exactly what we're going with.
Personally, I would always suggest to just opt in. People are always willing to go to those games. So, yeah, and Leagues
Tito
Cup and
chiming
then
in
opt in.
again, one
Yeah.
each. Yes, I agree.
So if you
I think we're
can't
all
make it to the games, as long as you can afford for the tickets to be, if you're a season ticket holder, as long as
yeah.
you can afford for as many season tickets that you have uh, to keep going each round, I would always say opt in. It was a lot easier once for Leagues Cup when I opted in for Leagues Cup, Champions League. I didn't opt in, and it was a pain in the ass to
So you
try
actually
to
opt in, then you can
get
easily
that
sell your
figured
tickets,
out.
make your money back. That's true.
Yep, exactly.
Jose, section
So,
140, by the way, we'll see you when I'm not in the press box. Come on over.
oh,
Come on
140,
over.
so he's right there. Nice. That'll be
Sweet.
fun.
We're in row B and C. So we'll see you right there. I'll be
Yep.
waving. Harder to get single
So,
tickets. You just opportunity just in from my wife. Yes, it is.
yeah, it sucks.
It is.
So
It's just
that's Leagues Cup, and that was pretty fun being able to
yeah.
see who we and then we have 2 more preseason games. February 9th versus Cincy, then February 14th versus New England. Those I don't think are gonna be
Not televised.
in any
Probably
sort of
gonna
way.
get
Did they say anything about the live vlog? Are we getting that again?
probably. I don't think live blog was mentioned. Um, I mean, I don't. I think it shit the bed first game, so they didn't do it the second game. If we're being honest. So yeah, that's just
Well,
all I gotta
those
say
2
about that.
games, what do you whether it be, you're seeing clips afterwards, what are you looking forward to see more of? Or is there a player that you want to see get some minutes in this? Are there, one
Let me.
player that I'm super happy to see keep doing what he's doing is Harry. He
Yeah, I'm a big
is
fan of Harry.
yeah,
Jumping out of the roof like that man. He's just fun to watch too. Tito with an update. My latest update is live blog is out. I kind of figured that.
yeah.
That
That
was
was
just
not a good
that was
it was
not fun.
not a good trial.
Corey Welk, what's up,
Bring
buddy?
on the
Bring it on
tailgate. Yeah.
tailgates. We're gonna probably we have something in the works. I think we're gonna probably get there at the same time and set up our own little stand, cornhole boards and all. I think that's what we're gonna
Yep.
end up doing. See what happens. But something in the works on that one. But no, back to that. Harriel's just I love Harriel. That kid's so good. I
Yeah.
know he's Cody Kaufman
He didn't even have to jump for this
which is crazy
for
because I'm
his
always
goal.
expecting
He
a
was
corner or
yeah,
a
he was
kick or
ready
anything.
to
He's
yeah.
just like 10 feet in the air. I love Harriel. I really do. Look who I'm looking for. I'm looking for our new guys to get some minutes.
Gazdak,
I'm looking to see.
Gazdak, get some minutes.
I'm looking for the younger guys. I'm looking for the new sightings. I'm looking for, Marcus Anderson. I'm looking for. I don't care personally about like. I want to see. I mean, you know what? Kevin Sullivan. Watch he gets a
You
goal.
think he gets in second half?
I think he gets a goal. That's my bold prediction for
Oh,
the week.
wow.
For the next until
Ooh,
the next pod. That's my bold prediction.
good take. Super.
You ain't bringing him down. You
That's a
ain't
good
bringing
one,
him
though.
down there,
We
but
talked
you're
about
not
him
bringing him
earlier.
down there. You're not bringing him down there for nothing. He's gonna like you're bringing him
Yeah,
down there for a reason. Obviously to showcase him for the world, but why
yeah.
not? Like let's go
Why
on a
not?
limb and say this man gets a goal. Why not?
You
Go
think
off,
both of
kid.
these games will be, starters first half,
Probably. Probably that's what it's been.
half of the starters second half, and then throughout the rest of the second half, subbing out again? Yeah.
Yeah.
Because they
Because
went down today, I believe, right? They
yeah,
went
they
down
literally
today,
just
the
left.
5th? Yeah.
Chris Wedman checking. Fellas, what's going on? What's up, Chris, brother man? How you
What's
doing?
going on, Chris? Chris has been killing it
Dude.
with the photos
Yo, I'm excited for Chris to
for
come down to the
Flyers.
games
Yeah,
too. You're
yeah.
gonna love this stadium,
Get
Chris. I'm
some good
telling you.
picks. Yep,
You're
he's
gonna
gonna
love
get some
the
good
stadium.
picks. But yeah, no, I'm looking to see. Uh, I just it's hard because we can't really watch it, but I hope we get some continued with the consistency. Let's build the chemistry. Um, Figure out
Chris,
who exactly. Go ahead.
Chris again, dude. I can't wait. Yeah, dude. It's a beautiful stadium. It is an absolute.
It's fun.
Anybody
It's a
that's
good
been
time.
there, Jose can vouch for this. Tito can vouch for this. Everybody can vouch for this. It's such a beautiful stadium. It's fun as hell to be at. It really, really is. Like there's just not like
Even when it rains.
No, I don't want it to rain anymore. I'm done with the Union rain
Some of those
home
games
games.
were fun, dude. Some of
I'm
those
done.
games are pretty fun.
I will never forget that it was the LAFC game at home. Me, Cody, are shirtless, drunk in the rain. That was that was fun. But that was my only rain game. I've been to a lot of
Bring it
Union
on.
rain games and they've been miserable. I'll never forget. I was at the I forget what year it was, 2017 or 2018 when Zlatan came and it was a torrential downpour. I was miserable. Oh my god, that was the worst. Ugh. Zlatan Ibrahimovic.
I would
Anyway,
just like February 24th to be nice and sunny. I don't
yes.
care the temperature. I figure it's gonna get cold later on at night,
Yeah, probably, but
but yeah,
bundle
no,
up.
I'm looking I hope we can take both of these. I don't really put too much into really any sport when it comes to preseason. I
No.
just wanna make sure everyone gets out of it healthy,
Yes.
get those legs warmed up and everything like that, but seeing a win always helps, so I wouldn't mind seeing that. Anything else?
No, I want to get into our favorite topic of the week because this one we've been talking about for a little bit and I'm pretty excited for this one.
Yeah, so you wanna jump into, next segment?
You know it. Let's do it.
Let's do it. Fang's Top 5 is brought to you by Sterling Pig Brewery out of Media, Pennsylvania. Go to www.sterlingpig.com to check out their great menu and their great list of, different beers and drinks that they have. Do you wanna tell people a little sneak peek maybe about what
I want
we're,
to pull this up real quick. Steve Brumbach, good buddy of ours, friend of the pod, friend of the. We tailgating for soccer. Sorry, I'm late. I could possibly. We tailgate for soccer.
yeah,
We
you're very
tailgate for
late,
soccer.
very late.
We tailgate for
Yeah,
soccer, and we have a blast. Ashley Recky always. We always tailgate
yeah.
for soccer.
Game
It's
starts at what, 7:30?
7 o'clock,
We're
and I
usually
think we're 6:30. We're
at the
hammered by.
tailgate by yeah, by 3:30, we're at the tailgate, so it's a solid march in at 6:30, usually the solid
It's
3 hours
it's
of
so much
yeah,
fun. It's so much fun. There's
live
nothing like it.
DJ,
There really is
nothing
nothing
like
like it. Like
nothing
especially
like
with
pissing in a urinal.
that's true, but it's nothing like just everything that we have like Philadelphia sports wise. There's nothing like Philly soccer. Like it's just it's we're all passionate. We all love the game. It's not like we're just sitting there going, "Oh, great, my friend just dragged us here." Like you can see it like without the stadium. People are actually into it. People are like they really really love it. Like it's just a lot of fun, and it's just a like again. I've brought I don't know how many people at
Surprises a
this
lot of
point.
people.
I mean, I brought you, obviously. I brought my wife. I mean, we
I was
weren't
one
married
of
at
them.
the time.
I was
I
shocked.
brought yeah, I brought my wife. We were only dating at the time. I got her involved, and she was like, "Yo, I fucking love this." I got Cody involved, who I didn't think was ever gonna like soccer. I brought a friend of ours, Chris Mickey, down, and Chris was like, "Yo, this is awesome as shit." Like, I've brought a lot of people to these games, and it's been a ball. And they said, "Yo, I'm not gonna shit on you for going soccer games anymore. It's a lot of fun. It really, really is." Steve Brumbach might have to join.
Oh,
Absolutely.
easily.
You have
Yeah,
to.
easily.
I'm telling you, Brummy, you will love it. Especially with again, you sitting next to the two of us, we're gonna have some fun. It's a lot of fun, I'm telling you. Okay. Fangs top five. This top five is with the new kit drop. Okay, let's just it's been not it's not official, not official, but here's what it looks like. First initial thoughts is I'm scared. We're going back to the stripe down the middle. I don't like that. But I like it because we have like a snake skin kind of vibe and the union, we got this we're this like the snakes. Really do like that. Thanks top 5 this
Love it.
week and this podcast is going to be our top 5 union kits at this point. So, getting rid of that, Steven, you take it away first because I got mine are actually here. I don't have them on the screen. I got them here. Do you want me? I'll click if you want me, or if you can, if you whatever you want to
Yeah,
do.
yeah, 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 go for it, go for
All
it.
right,
We'll do so I did you have an honorable mention too, right?
I do.
Okay, you do. Alright, so yeah, so Collins, he has his actual ones. Me, I wanted to make, like, little, some little images for it. So for mine, I have an
Honorable
honorable
mention.
mention, 2022 Unity kit. for the pregame, the pregame kit. This one, I don't know why. I loved this one. This one was so cool. I ended up getting the scarf for this
You lost it.
and a few other things. Kalen, no, oh yeah, lost it because that was the
NYC.
NYCFC. Yeah, that was a game. That was a game. But yeah, Kalen ended up taking this one from me, the scarf from me. But yeah, so this one,
Sean Lacey chiming in. 2 games I went to last season were so much fun. Gotta come to more.
yep,
We'll be in
yep, there'll
139.
be
Come
more
on.
this year. Yep,
Steven, Ashley
yep.
Recky, this was scarf you lost. And yes, it was. Yes, it was.
Yeah,
Yes, it was.
so not it was crazy too how I found it. I
Yes.
lost it. I went over and started talking shit to the NYCFC section
Chance. It was great. It was the
and
greatest
lost the
story we can
scarf
know.
on the way. Then walking out after the end of the game, I see my scarf wrapped around the railing. And I was like, that's it, because this was my path that I took
Yep.
to go talk shit. Um, so yeah, that's my honorable mention.
Number 5.
So now my number 5, the 2011 home and away. I had I'm a big stripes guy when it comes to things. Not a big Adidas guy, surprisingly. Always been a Nike guy.
Adidas and
But
soccer.
the
Adidas and soccer. It's something I
yep.
gotta get over.
So this I love the solid stripe down the middle with the Adidas stripes on the shoulder. Love how they just flip flop for the home and away. Yeah, this everything just
Ashley Recky. We don't do that here, Steven. The hell we don't.
so quick little backstory to that the security guard said that to me when when I went over to talk shit to the NYCFC, but they had it coming.
Yes, they
I
did.
learned, but yeah. So that's my number 5.
Number
Number 4,
4.
the again stripes going down, the solid stripe. There's a theme here going down, then the thin stripes kind of going down the shoulder. The 2014, 2015 home, and I like the neck collar too, where you got a
Yeah,
little bit of the gold with the navy blue stripe.
I
But
like that one.
again, there's a theme here. That's solid, thick stripe
Yeah.
going down the center. That's my number 4. Let's go number 3,
I
28.
love
Right?
this jersey.
Yes.
This
This
might be
with
my
the
favorite
snake
home jersey.
at the bottom. Yeah. This
This
with
might
the
be my
snake
favorite
at
one.
the bottom, the stripes going across vertical or
They called
horizontal.
this jersey the hoops, is what they called this one.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. They
I
called this
if
one Union
I
Hoops.
I wanna get my hands on this one and on my number 2, for sure. So, if you wanna go ahead.
Number 2.
Number 2, I can't wait until the next away kit. I hope they go back to this sort of theme with the lightning bolts in the background, huge. I love big and bold sort of logos, but
Yeah.
the it just matches perfect, especially for an away kit. It almost
Yeah.
kinda reminds me of like an alternate
This one's
in a
Philly.
way, like for other sports. Very, LA Chargers-esque in a way. But I will
Don't bring
say,
that here.
who is it? The Phillies came
Their
out
City
with
Connect jersey is
a
supposed to
yep,
be this. Yep.
is something like this, and then there's an Eagles jersey from a few
Yeah, the
years
yellow and
way
the yeah,
back
that
to
one was
McDabb.
ugly.
Let's be honest here, Union did it best with this
They
color
did.
scheme
They
when it comes
absolutely
to
did.
yeah. So, that I if anyone knows where I can get my hands on a double XL,
We need to
I'm a big
learn
on
into third jersey. There's been a couple times
yes.
we have had a third jersey. There has been. Actually, I'm looking at the website right now, Tito. Um, and there has been a
I
couple
w
of them. I mean, technically that last year's that one planet, they did it for that one match. Um,
that was sick. I
I
like
did
that
like
one.
that one. I did like that one. It
That was
wasn't.
a
I'm
pretty
not gonna
good
go
one.
out my way and buy it though, but I did like that. All right, your number
There
one.
wasn't as many pregame there wasn't as many pregame
No,
jerseys, themed jerseys than there was as previous years. And then, yep, let's go. Number 1, I'm wearing it. This one. It's camo. Whether I've heard some stories that it could be the smoke
it's
too.
supposed to be the yellow smoke from the Sons of Ben and the
Smoke,
blue
right?
sky.
Yeah.
That's what it is.
But
I'm military. You're
it
military. I like
screams,
the
yeah.
camo idea.
It screams military to me. But with the
Yes.
snake up on the top shoulder, good old Thomas. Love me, even though I can't have him anymore. Loved me some nooks and crannies. Oh, nooks and crannies. So yeah, so that is that's
Ah,
my honorable mention in my Fangs top 5. Colin, you want to take it over with
all
yours?
right. My honorable mention. Now I got them all here. So if I don't remember the year, I got it up. Give me a minute. Take care of it. My honorable mention. This one is a camo. I love this one. I wanted to buy it. I was broke when I saw it. I think it was 2021's. I really love that one. I was told from Tito. I was told it was a homage to the Simpsons Union sign with the colors smoke as clouds.
Mhm.
Yes, that's kind of
Okay.
so that makes a little bit of sense. Yes. Um,
And as you can see my
I like the
wallpaper
camo.
too.
I like the camo. I'm saying it's camo. I don't care.
Yeah,
We're
no,
the
I'm with
military
you.
bucks. We're the
I'm
military
with
bucks.
you.
Camo. Number 5 is this one. This one's 2021, the away jersey. I
Mm,
just think it's clean.
clean,
It's just
clean.
clean. It's actually one of the ones I didn't get my name on it, and that took a lot for me to not do because I just love the clean. Like it's my favorite.
Those of you who
Like
don't know, Colin will always put his favorite number in his last name on all
yes,
jerseys. So the fact that he refrained from doing that,
took a
that's
lot.
how clean that jersey is.
Yes. So that's number 5. So that's again, that's saying a lot for me. Number 4, easy.
Mm,
Easy money for me. The Stars and
God
Stripes,
bless.
military man, like we said. I j- you can't put this name like you can't put like you couldn't put the name on it. That's also I didn't want to ruin this one because it wasn't like a game worn one, so I couldn't put my name and number on
Oh,
this.
okay, yeah.
I mean,
God
that's
bless
also the
America.
reason why, huh?
God bless America.
God bless America. Ashley Recky chiming in. Put Colin puts a name on everything. T-shirts, hoodie. Yes, I do. Sue me. I'm not worth a dime, so don't. Anyway, yeah, but like even this one, like this one's a warm up jersey too. I didn't put my name on this one either, because it's a warm
You
up.
got a theme going on here. You like the warm-up jerseys. You like the pregame match
I
jerseys.
do, I do. Um, but then again, too, also like if it's clean, I don't want to with it. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like that's
yeah.
just those 3 were just clean to me, and I was just like, yo, I ain't messing with this one at all. It looks nice, whatever. Um, my number 3 is this one. Obviously, your number 1. It's got my 3 because it's the camo. But again, see,
Hey, there it is.
see, told you it's gonna be
There it
there. It's
is.
not like, but this is one of those ones too. Like when I bought it, we went to the Jersey like that pre-sale event that they did, and that was so much fun. That was so cool. We got a picture with like my wife and I got a picture with Lay too. We got to check out the store and see what we got like pre-hand. The year before was the blue stripe down
We went
the
through
heart.
the yeah.
Yeah, and that year we got to go in the locker room. That room, my wife checking in, Ashley Recky, kit drop at the stadium. I wish they were doing it this year, but I don't think it's going to happen. I really don't because it's so close, and there would normally be like
Yeah,
a
I
link
just
sent
don't know
out or
how.
anything. Yeah,
Yeah, it's been unfortunate.
Ashley Recky. When we got to go through the locker room was so cool. Yeah, we got to go through the locker room for it was 2022's home kit drop is what it was. We got to go
Yeah.
through the stadium. We got to go through, like, walk out through the tunnel, and they put like smoke out. That was awesome. I love those kind of like. It made me feel like, oh, cool. I'm a Union player, and now I'm sitting here talking about them on a podcast, and I love it.
You should, post some of those pictures.
From what? Oh, they're on Facebook. We
Don't you
posted
have?
them.
Yeah. Yeah,
Maybe
throw some of those you guys should repost them because those were cool.
I'll
Because
probably put them to the check the net.
we need to get them to do something like that again because it
I'll put them to
was
we'll put them on the check the net Facebook. So that
there
was
you
my
go.
number 3. This is my number 2. We're gonna see a trend here.
Throwback.
This ain't throwback. This is like 2012 away. This is like their 2012 away jersey. This was I just love the baby blue. Obviously,
2012, yeah, dude.
yeah. Bam.
Oh, wow, that's nice. I like that one.
See,
I like
and
that
this
font.
is I love this one. Again, this is like their one of their first fonts and everything. This is how you know this one's old. This is a medium, a men's medium, and I still love this jersey. I
Does
still
it
love this
fit
jersey.
you?
I'm fat. No. You think that fits me? Get out of here. Come on now.
Wear
Like,
that. Colin's gonna wear that to the first game, guys.
no, I won't. You got to put
You
me
won't
through a
miss him.
gym. You got to put me through a gym for that. Ashley chiming in. I'll put them on Instagram as a put them as a throwback. Could do that like a throwback
As a
Thursday.
throwback. There you go. There you go. Yeah.
Anymore we can do fan interaction. We love doing that stuff. So, I mean,
Yes.
Send us your stuff. Send us your throwback. Send us your whatever. I mean, it worked out well for you. And then my number one, no questions asked. Like this is just you can't. This is the greatest jersey the Union have ever had. Plain and simple, cut and dry. If you disagree, you're going to. But guess what? This was still your top two. This is top two, and it's not two. Like this is
Yeah.
the best Union jersey, period, hands down, bar none. And I know I'll hear some people saying, "Oh, that Bethlehem Steel jersey they did from," I can pull up the year for you right now. The Bethlehem Steel jersey they did in
Oh, with the
2000,
bimbo, with that big
yeah,
M.
2014, 2013,
Yeah.
2014. No, that jersey's better. That jersey was so
There's a
much
lot of
better.
people who like that
I
with the big M.
I did not. That one was just weird for me. Like I did not like that one. I really didn't. Like what it didn't feel like it stood out. It just felt like it was kind of like another one. Here we go with another. Let's just make it now in an orange too, like as the bimbo in the middle. I don't know.
I don't
I didn't like that
I don't
one.
think we don't have any pictures of it, but I like the goalie kits. They
I
look
do
like
love the
league
goalie kits.
wide. They're different. I like those goalie kits this year.
I think Jose tweeted about it. If we're being honest too, I think he did
Oh, did he?
about.
Okay.
I think it was him. It was of Zach Steffen too.
Okay. Yeah, no, I like the new goalie kits. I'm looking forward to some of these theme nights too for the pregame kits. I hope they have, like I was saying, I hope
Bring
they
back.
have
I
some
just want Dollar Dog Night at the park. I want Dollar Dog Night at Subaru Park. That's all I want. Like,
people to go nuts.
could you imagine? Like, man, I just want Dollar Dog Night at Subaru Park. That's truly all I
What
want.
March 30th, I think, is what? Kids night? Kids Day? That's that 2 p.m. game. March
Yeah,
30th.
that's gonna be my son's debut game, guys. By the way, it's against Minnesota.
His first Union game.
First Union game. We
He'll
get
be
to
what?
paint him that one.
2 months, just about?
I don't know. Let's see. Hold on. Which one is
A
it?
month old?
March 30th. Yep, right there against Minnesota. I had to pull it up.
Okay.
That's gonna be my
Sweet.
son's first game because it's at 2:30. So we figure we can get away with not get away with it, but bring him to that one. It's gonna be during the middle of the
Be
day.
earlier, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, be earlier. So,
he's
yeah,
gonna be
anything
actually.
else
He's gonna be a month.
kit-wise?
Kit
A month?
wise,
Oh, okay.
yeah. Well, yeah. If he's born the 15th, like we said, we're going
I'm a
to. But
fan. I'm a fan of the new one. I'm definitely getting it. I
let's
like
bring this up again,
whether it's, supposed
just
to
to
be
see it.
lightning bolt, I don't know, maybe going, but it definitely resembles more, I think, snake skin
I think it
than
resembles
anything,
that
but
more.
either way, I like it a lot. I wish Apple TV wasn't on the authentic one.
I really don't like Apple TV. It's just
Yeah, I wish it just wasn't on the sleeve, it was just the
well, that's the
MLS
authentic way for it. I mean,
MLS
that's because
logo.
it's their on the field kit and everything. That's what you pay for, I guess. But
Yeah, yeah.
yeah, I don't know. I'm like I said, I'm indifferent on that one just because like our home jerseys have
I
just
wanna
sucked.
see it. I wanna see it actually in the jersey.
I
No
want
more
them to
digital
actually,
pictures or video game. I wanna see what it actually gonna look like.
yeah.
So if they could release it, that would be marvelous.
I mean,
That
look,
would
we
be
got
great.
19 days until the first MLS game. Could we get something?
Doesn't really seem like a good marketing plan
Yeah,
sort of deal. I feel like Christmas, you know how many people would get Christmas jerseys for presents for
yeah.
kids, family members, all sorts of
I would be
things.
one of them.
I don't know. Yeah. Hell yeah. So they probably just don't want people to get they don't want to release it during sales time and everything like that. But still, horrible. Horrible, horrible, horrible.
Yeah.
All right. You want to jump into get into the next segment?
Last segment. Let's do it.
The 90th minute is brought to you by Warlord Beard Oil. Go to www.warlordbeardoil.com. Use promo code OCSN15 for 15% off. Beard oils, body wash, soap, swag, and much, much more. They are our military owned and run company. So please make sure you guys go check that out and order some stuff from Warlord Beard Oil. Thank you guys for your service. Thank you, Colin, for yours, my man.
Thank you, my man. Did more than I did.
So February 9th, February 14th, we got preseason games, even though we're not really going to be able to watch them. Who do you think is going to be dropping some goals? What the score might be? And if we were going to do a man of the match, what we got, who you think it would be?
I think Kevin scores this goal in this one. I think it's 1-0 or 2-1. All right. I think this is a 2-1 loss, but Kevin Sullivan scores the goal.
Okay. All right. 2-1 loss.
I think we lose one of the two games we have left. And I think this is this one. Cincinnati's just Cincinnati at this point. They've turned into a powerhouse in front of our eyes. I know it's preseason.
It's hard to tell how other teams are going to be coming out against us too.
Exactly, too. I mean, everyone's going to be gunning for them, but again, this is preseason. I'm just going to I'll throw the losses out here now instead of saying in the regular season when we need to win, I'm going to predict a loss. But why not? 2-1 loss. Kevin Sullivan gets
Get him out now.
I think he gets
Get him out early.
I think he gets a goal this game or New England. I kind of hope so. You wouldn't sit him down there for no reason. The kid's just going to come out and show somebody up. Why not against Cincinnati? Let's just throw a big Hail Mary out there. That's my.
This is the best time of the year to get those little hot takes and
exactly. Why not? I mean,
crazy things out of the way. So all right, and then New England. Oh, go ahead.
No. I can't go. I can't think of it.
Well, I guess in a loss, who cares? Yeah.
It'd be Kevin.
And then New England. It'd be Kevin, yeah.
If he scores the goal, yeah. New England, let's say 2-2 tie. Man of the match. Let's say Harriel. I want a Harriel kick too. I was on a Raffanello, and Raffanello, sorry, buddy, you let me down.
You got him scoring?
I don't have him scoring. I just say I have him playing a stout defensive game in the second half. I think he comes in the second half, and I think he plays a very terrific second half game where they notice him a lot. I don't know. Again, it's preseason. We're not gonna get the live updates. We're gonna see the little snippets at the end. But as much as he does defensively too, he is our best on the ball defender. I really do like what Harriel can do when it comes to pushing upfield, pressing, getting wide, and his crosses aren't bad. I mean, he does have a knack for the net. Maybe he does get a goal in that game. I don't know. I would love it because again, this podcast big fan of Nate Harriel. I know that for a fact. Yep.
Huge fan.
Not as big as Kaylin's a fan of him, but anyway. No, I listen. If I don't get one text message from her telling me to shut up, I feel like this is a letdown of a podcast. But
I was saying,
yeah. So, no, I don't know. I got a Harriel vibe on the second game. 2-2 tie, or one. I think it's. I don't even know if it's just 2-2, but maybe 1-1, maybe 0-0. I don't know. I think Harriel man of the match. Yeah.
Tie.
Yeah.
All right. For Cincy, I think opposite of what you said. I think we get a 2-1 with I think Gazdak scores a goal and Harriel. And Carranza. I think those goals come early, first half. And man of the match, I'm gonna go with Carranza. I think he's really got something to prove, whether it be preseason or not. He's trying to get in some sort of shape and form. Maybe trying to see some of these international teams that were taking a look at him that didn't want him, like, hey, let's see what you might have missed out on. For right now,
wants to go bigger than what he was offered. I think that's what it was. Like he could be in Europe, but I think he wants to be not like the second or third. Like I think he wants to be in the Champions League, not the Champions. Maybe, sorry. I can't even think of the league. Not maybe the Champions League is too, but Premier League. Thank you.
There you go.
Thank you for letting me figure that out because I was going to drive myself.
Yeah, I was going to let you talk through it.
I was going to. That's had I not done that.
And then New England, I got a 1-1 tie. I got a 1-1 tie with Harriel getting our goal. And if it were to be a man of the match, I'm gonna say man of the match, Blake.
So we're still on the Harriel train though. I'm a big fan of that though. I really, really am.
Until he tells me otherwise.
Yeah.
Until he shows me otherwise. But he's been giving me no reason why why we shouldn't have the type of
I got
faith in
faith in
him.
him. But I also want to bring this up too, because I think we talked about this before we started came out online. Like I would love to see him take over starting minutes, like
Oh, yeah.
game in,
Yeah.
game out. Like, but that's not how it's gonna be with him. I think they have a lot more faith in Mbaizo offensively. So you're gonna see him in like the first half, and you can see Nate coming in the second half. Depends on the matchup. You're gonna see Nate. But I really just I'm a fan of Nate. I really, really am. Um
Started 18 games last year to
Probably
Mbazo's 21. So,
see, like again, it's kind of like around the half and half point.
yeah.
I I think we're gonna see the same. I hope he gets a little bit more than Mbaizo because I think he's a better defender,
Yeah.
obviously.
I like
But
to see him I like to see those numbers
21 and
flip-flop.
18. As
21.
long as
Yeah,
it's kind of
yeah,
half and half,
yeah.
I think so too. But
And so with that, we got that for the
we got a
preseason games
comment
coming
too.
up.
We got a
And I
comment too,
wanted
Tito. If we're sticking with the 4-4-2 and Mbaizo and Hario both on the bench, so then who would be your
or
starting right back then, bud? Because I would still put Harry. One of those two is starting on the right side, is what I would think, unless you're trying to start the new kid. I don't. Okay.
what's his face? I can't pronounce it either too.
They go
Perdicio?
3 center back. I would do that only if they do 3-5-2.
Mm.
If they go 3 center back, it'd be a 3-5-2, which they did during League's Cup a lot last year, which would be Low, Glesnes, Elliott. That's what.
Playing for the penalties.
Yeah, that's well, no, that's the 5-4-1 playing for the penalties that we did against Miami. Hopefully, we could slow Messi down.
But off of a little bit of these games, Philly got 6 games for World Cup
That's really huge.
2026.
Really, really huge. Yeah, switching out from Union, we're gonna talk a little bit U.S. men's national team, which we can also do in this show as well. Love it. Start saving your money now because it's gonna be an arm and a leg.
Yeah.
We're not gonna get this. The downside is we're not gonna get the USA, which I'm fine with because they're on one coast. And
Yeah.
where are they at? They're on the West Coast. I thought about this too. Once they kind of, I was a little upset because I figured if they're on the East Coast, why wouldn't you do like Philly, New Jersey, whatever? Like I like it being on the West Coast because if their game's at 4 o'clock, it's 7 o'clock here. 7 o'clock, just go to bed, whatever. As long as they're on one coast, I'm fine with because like we have the advantage because it's our country. I love them being in Seattle. I think that's an
Yes.
outstanding environment for soccer. They're always packed. They're always nuts. I know you lived out there too, and you said you saw a lot of Sounders fans march in for the game.
Crazy. It's
So
crazy.
love that. You knew if they were going to be out west, they were going to get SoFi, and that's kind of the reason why the stadium was built. I'm very surprised that the final is going to be in Jersey instead of Jerry World. That
That
surprised me
shocked
more
me
than
too.
anything.
That shocked me too.
And I know my wife can
Not gonna
vouch
be
for
fun
this.
living here. It's not
My
gonna be fun living
no,
anywhere close to
my wife is from Jersey, and she can vouch for this. That traffic up there for that game, for that stadium, is god awful. And I know a lot of Eagles fans go up to that game too. There's not a lot of tailgates. I see TikToks left and right of people saying, "Oh God, like what is this? What is this?" People are gonna be so like pissed off and everything. It's gonna be bad. Tito checking in. Philly's already booked after the fourth. He kind of figured that. Like I
Oh, yeah.
wasn't.
Yeah,
I
they're
didn't. I didn't think Philly was gonna get anything more than
I think
like
the
what we got
Phillies I think Philadelphia hosts the, All-Star game that year. I
for
kept
baseball.
seeing that for baseball. So that's another reason why they didn't get, anything past quarterfinal.
Tito checking in again. SoFi was supposed to get the final, but their stadium squabble gave it to New Jersey. Okay, so but out of the three that were considered, Dallas got third. That's
You
what
guys the
surprised me.
outdoor stadium.
Yeah, I do too, but I thought Jerry World would have got it. Emily Cheeseman paid $75 for parking last NGL game. Just gonna say she's saying NFL game. Last time I went up there, yeah, Jersey is not fun. Like that stadium
I
is
thought she
not
was
fun.
saying, "Not gonna lie."
I thought so too, but I realized it was NFL game. Tito checking in. Yep, All Star game in Philly. We're talking about Philly, like baseball, right? Because I thought it
Phillies,
was.
yeah,
Is it really? Really? Oh,
yeah,
Sean checking it too. Sean checking in too.
yeah.
2026 MLB All
There you
Star.
go.
Yeah, I guess it is. Okay.
Dang, so
Well,
maybe Bryce Harper goes the home run derby again, like he did in DC. Let me tell you, dude, I went to the home run derby when
did
it was in
you? You
DC, and he won it.
lucky.
It was electric, dude. It was
I
so
don't
much
think.
fun. Um,
Would you? I don't.
Definitely
Would he
sidebar,
do
right?
it? Would he in 2 years?
But
He
yeah,
would do
he's
that. He
definitely
would
gonna
do
do
it
it.
in
Yeah,
2 years.
he's definitely
Really?
gonna do it.
Okay.
Why not?
Tito Bryson checking in. It's a
Yeah,
whole LA is America's thing. I mean, again, I
yeah.
understand the LA and why,
What, in
but it's not
94?
even New York.
94.
It's New Jersey. Anyway,
Even in '94, I think they were in,
yeah, they did in the
or
Rose Bowl.
whenever it was all in LA too. So, yeah, just is what it is. But I'm happy with 6 games.
I am too.
I'm happy
Ashley
with
Recky
6
chiming
games.
in. You have to camp out 3 days in advance in Jersey to get into the parking lot. I'm not doing that. Sorry. And
Yeah, but the
there's
bars, I mean, for those games, the bars are actually, for me, that's
oh, I'm doing that.
the
We're hanging out.
atmosphere
We're
is
hanging out.
just, yeah, that atmosphere. So, yeah, 2 years, people. We got 2 years to
We got
plan
2 years. We also
for
got
those sort of
time.
things.
Like, I'm actually curious to see. Like, I want to see what group we get because that is going to matter as to if I'm going to the World Cup game in Philly. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
what if we got Argentina? That'd be awesome. It's probably unlikely. They're probably going to give us like Costa Rica with like Panama and Ghana, but still, it's cool to see. Like,
Now
cool to
what
think
if
about.
now what if there are some union guys,
I would love to see Jamaica. I think I would. What if
you know?
I mean, the field's expanding a lot because it's going over 3 countries, so there's gonna be a lot more countries
But
involved,
yeah,
obviously.
the knockout 32 teams go to the knockout stage
Mhm.
now instead
Yeah.
of just jumping
I think it's
into the,
doubled.
yeah,
Yeah.
so it's
Damn, I was gonna say something.
everything
I
for
forget
just
what.
a little bit of
I hate
anything
when that
for
happens.
extra
I hate
money.
when that happens.
Every
Oh, yeah.
single sport is expanding their playoffs or whatever it may be,
Except for
just
baseball.
to get those few extra games.
Except for baseball.
But no, so if you guys go and follow and subscribe to the YouTube page, Old City Sports, it's at the bottom ticker. We have our own YouTube page, correct? No, or no,
No, we're through Old City. We
Spotify.
have our
That's
own
what I was
Instagram.
thinking of. Spotify.
Yes, this will be on Spotify, so you can listen to whenever or just, chime in. I put the poll on there, so whose top 5 was better. Um, yeah.
Got anything else for
I'm gonna
wrap
kick myself
everything
because
up?
I had something I was gonna chime in about something, and then we got into the baseball All-Star game. I forget what, but it was about the World Cup. Damn it!
Oh, dang it.
I'm gonna kick myself. I already know it. As soon as we get off this, I'm gonna text
Well,
you and
what?
be like,
So we got those 2 games, and we're gonna do this. I remember. So what? Next show, 2 weeks,
next
the
show
19th, correct?
19th, and then it's gonna be a weekly show after that, ladies and gentlemen. We're gonna be in the season because the 19th
Yes.
we got the 20th will be Saprissa in Saprissa. 24th will be Chicago. We're gonna have a show the 26th, and then 27th will be
Yep.
Saprissa again, and then it's just gonna be a weekly thing. Again, don't hesitate to come hang out with us at the tailgate, at the game, buy tickets, do whatever. We're gonna have some fun. It's gonna be a fun season. I'm looking forward to seeing everybody. Like I said, I know Jose was chiming in earlier. Can't wait to see Jose. Pick his brain a little bit more. Can't wait to see if Rummy. I'm gonna bring his ass down there with us. Now he's sitting there chiming in and said he wants to come join.
Yeah.
I'm gonna bring his game,
Yep.
bring him down to a couple
All we have
games.
to do is play this back and let them know, "Hey, you said it,
You
brother.
said it. You commented.
You said you were coming." Yep.
Yeah, I mean, it's gonna be a fun season. I'm looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to the warmth too. That's more or less what I'm looking forward to. Um,
Yeah.
you and I are
But
warm
no, make sure you guys go get those tickets for
from
February
SeatGeek.
24th for sure. And also make sure you guys are checking out the other shows on the network. Flyers Alley, Living Room Show, Ducks and Pucks is in season right now. Center Ice, hockey's in season. And I believe, like I said earlier in the beginning of the show, Panorama, February 9th at 8:30. That show, Jesse's getting that going. So lots to come for the rest of this year and much, much more, especially from us. So thank you guys for joining the show, and we'll catch you guys next time. Have a good night,
See
brother.
y'all.
I'll talk to you.
Love you, man.